From the early days after his impeachment acquittal, Attorney General Ken Paxton has promised retribution against the lawmakers who worked to impeach him. But he's not stopped at the legislature. He's also working to unseat the 3 Republicans on the Court of Criminal Appeals up for re-election this year. One of them is Judge Michelle Slaughter.
Even if I don't like the outcome, and even if I don't like the law, it is not my job as a judge to change the law or amend the Constitution.
The Court of Criminal Appeals, which is entirely Republican, is the highest court in Texas for criminal cases. One of the most high-profile cases recently is 2021's State of Texas versus Stevens, in which the court ruled 8-1 that the Attorney General's office did not have the authority to unilaterally prosecute election fraud crimes. That's up to district attorneys and local prosecutors.
Was there any sort of pressure on you and your colleagues to act one way or the other in such a contentious case as that?
At the prompting of various individuals, the court received thousands of phone messages, emails, other forms of communication in an attempt to convince us to change our ruling.
That ruling was more than 2 years ago, and it was reaffirmed in 2022, but Paxton has made clear he disagrees with it.
We were fully busy prosecuting voter fraud. And then suddenly the Court of Criminal Appeals, all Republicans, said, nope, it's unconstitutional for the Attorney General to be in court because he's in the executive branch.
Flash forward to 2024, and Paxton is endorsing primary opponents to 3 of those judges up for re-election this year: Barbara Hervy, Sharon Keller, and Michelle Slaughter. Slaughter specifically has been backed by the likes of conservative organizations like Texas Right to Life, Texas Alliance for Life, and Texas Values, and dozens of other Republican officials. But now she's at the center of a very public squabble with the Republican Attorney General's office, largely playing out on social media. Now, Paxton has endorsed Gina Parker, David Schenck, and Lee Finley, Republican challengers to Hervy, Keller, and Slaughter, respectively. Perhaps not coincidentally, those are the same challengers endorsed by Texans for Responsible Judges, a new political action committee launched last year with the self-reported mission of preserving conservative values within Texas' judicial system, specifically targeting the Court of Criminal Appeals. Paxton is not directly affiliated with the PAC, but its executive director, Sam Vrana, works for Fundraising Solutions, a conservative political fundraising company that names Paxton among its clients. We reached out to Paxton, Vrana, the Texans for Responsible Judges PAC, and Slaughter's primary challenger, Lee Finley, for comment. We did not hear back. Now, like many other political squabbles, much of this race is playing out on social media, but unlike other political squabbles, this one involves Texas' judicial branch, and run-of-the-mill mudslinging can walk the line of undermining the state of the judiciary.
How is the average person who probably doesn't, pay attention to the ins and the outs of politics, or really, for that matter, the judiciary, who are they supposed to believe, I guess, is the question that I would ask you.
I try to go everywhere I can where I can be directly in front of voters. I do what I can, but when you're operating against an individual and or a group who has a much larger platform and a louder megaphone to be able to spread misinformation, it is hard.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.